protect Michael, but when is the last time that you listened to what he wants?
Michael doesn't know what he wants.
He confessed to Dante because he wants the truth to come out.
No, because he's trying to protect Sonny, that's why.
Look, I'm clear on Michael's motives for confessing, okay? And I also understand that Claudia's death was an accident. Michael was trying to stop her, not kill her.
So what's your plan, Dante, to keep Michael hidden until the verdict comes back? What if Sonny's found guilty?
Well, Sonny deserves to go to prison for a lifetime of crimes.
What if he's acquitted?
Michael is a victim, like Claudia. I don't want to see him get hurt.
Michael is only going to be safe if he gets out of the country. Please, help me.
I honestly, I don't know where he is. I'm sorry. Please tell me you ignored Sonny's stupid order to leave Michael with Dante?
Yeah, I just missed Michael.
Where?
Maxie and Lulu's apartment. Maxie told me that Dante stashed Michael there, but moved him right before I got there, and Lulu swears that she doesn't know where.
Lulu's in on this? She's helping Dante hide my kid?
Hold on.
Jason?
Hold on. Carly, you need to calm down.
I have been like a sister to Lulu. She better tell me where her boyfriend's kid and
maybe she doesn't know.
She knows. You're giving her way too much credit.
Well, if you go on the attack, she's not going to tell you anything.
I'm just going to tell Lulu where her loyalties lie, okay?
Okay, if you piss her off, she's going to start lying to you.
I know how to talk to her. She's going to tell me where Michael is. You cannot tell Sonny. We have to get Michael out of the country, okay?
Okay.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, Christina. Glad you came by. How you feeling? You still got a thing on the eye there.
I'm pretty good physically. The rest is taking time.
Yeah.
All the lies I told and the fact that Kiefer's dead and Mr. Bauer is going after Mom.
All right, Mr. Bauer won't be a problem, sweetheart.
Please don't go after him.
No, that's not what I meant, Christina. It's okay. The worst is behind you. Things are going to get better for you now.
I still think about Kiefer and wonder how it all went so wrong.
Listen to me. Kiefer is an abusive pig who messed with your head. And I know what that's about, like I told you before. My stepfather used to do that to my mother.
What was it like? Did he act normal and then suddenly get really mad?
He would come home from work and he would start a conversation with my mother. And she would say something like the vacuum broke. And it would set him off, and he would start an argument, and she would say something back, and he'd grab her by the hair, and he'd punch her, and he'd throw her on the ground, he'd kick her, and then I would say something, right, to try to stop it, and he would grab me, and he would punch me, and he would hurt me.
Did he ever say why he did it?
Well, you know, he used to say we made him do it. It was never his fault. It was always our fault. You know, for making him mad.
That's exactly what Kiefer used to say.
It's okay, honey. Come here. It's okay.
Mom has this Psych 101 theory that I felt rejected by you. So I was using Kiefer as a substitute.
That's true, I'm sorry.
I'm not blaming you, Dad. I blame you for other stuff. But Kiefer was my mistake.
I just want the best for you. And it kills me that you dated a guy who hit you and abused you. I wish I'd known.
I kept it a secret from everyone. I'm still working on why. But I'm seeing a therapist to figure it out.
You know, maybe I could have helped a little bit if I was there for you like a father should be. You try to do the best you can with your kids. And you love them with all your heart. And somehow, you know, it just keeps going wrong.
That's got nowhere with Lulu.
Oh, maybe she honestly doesn't know where Dante's keeping Michael.
She knows, and she refuses to tell me.
Okay, so we gotta find Michael on our own.
How the hell are we gonna do that? Hello?
I just want to let you know I'm okay.
Michael, where are you?
I can't tell you.
Michael! Tell me where you are, and I will come get you.
No, not now.
Okay, baby, listen to me. The longer you're out there on your own, you're risking it. Someone is going to find you.
Mom, I'm fine. Hey, I'm just gonna wait and see what happens at the trial. If Dad's acquitted, it's all good. I'll come home. But if he's found guilty, Mom, I'm going to the cops to confess.
I'm afraid I have nothing new to report. The jury is still deliberating.
Is that good or bad?
Well, based on the variables of this particular case, my instinct tells me that the jury is working toward a guilty verdict.
Everything.
It's either a hung jury, which would be great, which I would actually consider a win at this point.
Why? Doesn't that mean we'd have to do it all over again?
Exactly. And taking into consideration what I have learned from this first trial, there's a significant amount I can do to undermine the prosecution's case the second time around. There's also a slim possibility that if the jury does not return a verdict, there won't even be a second trial.
I like the sound of that.
Yes, well, so do I, but let's not get our hopes up too high. The more likely scenario is that the jury is close to a verdict, but there's a holdout. Don't forget, it takes a unanimous vote for a murder conviction, and if there is a holdout, you can bet that that person or persons are under a tremendous amount of pressure to change their mind.
If it was Coleman, we'd have nothing to worry about.
I
but,
agree.
you know,
I agree, but Coleman is no longer a factor. In fact, the final outcome is in the hands of jurors whose opinions we cannot predict. In fact, the whole thing is pointless to speculate about right now, so just keep your cell phones on. The verdict could come in at any moment, and I will be sure to call you. Gentlemen?
Thank you. The sooner the verdict comes in, the better Michael is.
Michael called last night. He didn't say where he was, just that he was doing okay.
Did you tell me that Michael made contact?
Well, Michael called Carly, not me.
Right.
But he said that if you're found not guilty, he's going to come home. But if it's the other way around, he's going to turn himself in.
If I'm found guilty, then Dante gets exactly what he wants. He'll lead us straight to Michael before Michael can tell anybody the truth.
What if you're acquitted?
Then we're all in the clear. Last thing Dante wants to do is hurt his own brother.
See, that's exactly what Dante said, Sonny. But if that's the case, I don't understand why he's keeping Michael at all.
Oak. With Dante?
Yeah, I talked to Dante, I talked to Lulu. They didn't tell me where Michael is.
You could have backed Dante into a corner and made him turn Michael in. I told you already, you got to leave this alone. Dante wants me to take the fall. He thinks he put together a case strong enough to convict me without Michael's testimony.
Come on, Sonny, seriously. Honestly, if you're acquitted, do you think that Dante's going to let everything go?
One thing about Dante, he's not a vindictive person. I don't think he'd turn his own brother in out of spite. He knows what it's going to cost Michael to be labeled a killer.
It is amazing the faith you have in Dante. And I know you're giving him the benefit of the doubt because he's your son, but the truth is, you don't know what Dante is going to do. Why you trust Dante? Personally, I don't think he's earned your trust. I know that he's your son, but he's not loyal.
You don't like Dante. It's obvious. We've gone over this 1,000 times, but I can't ignore that he is my son. I shot him point blank, and he didn't turn me in. So I don't feel good about...
turn you in. He's trying to put you in prison right now.
That's his job.
Yeah, exactly. His job is his loyalty, Sonny.
First of all, Dante didn't know he was my son when this whole thing started, and he has obligations as a cop to finish the job. I respect that. But when it comes to his brother, that's a different story.
Did Dante protect Morgan? No, he didn't. He actually tricked Morgan into giving up Michael's location. So really, Dante chose his job over his family, and he used Morgan. Look, if this was just your future on the line, trusting Dante is your risk to take, but you could drag a lot of people down with you, starting with Michael.